We have all cried at some point in time in our lives. Newborn babies cry for milk. They cry when they need their diaper changed. Some even cry just to cry because they have colic. Toddlers cry when mom leaves. Adolescents cry when they fall and hurt themselves, or when they go through their very first breakup. They even cry because Susie doesn't want to be my friend anymore. Adults cry because of numerous things. Rent money is due. I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, he broke up with me and he don't want me. My Aunt Susie just died yesterday and the pain is unbearable. Oh, I broke my leg and it hurts so bad. There are other reasons why an adult might cry. But how many of us have really had a real hard, deep cry to where it was like a healing process? The cry was actually so long that once you started crying, it was like everything in the back just started coming from, and you just couldn't stop crying. And you cried and you cried. But when you were done, it felt like a weight had been lifted off your shoulders. Crying can be a healing process to free some of your hurt and your pains that we hold on to. Here is a poem that represents the healing process of a cry. It's by Ileana Van Zandt, called Yesterday I Cried. I came home and went straight to my room, sat on the edge of my bed, kicked off my shoes, unhooked my bra, and I had myself a good cry. I'm telling you, I cried until my nose was running all over the silk blouse I got on sale. I cried until my ears were hot. I cried until my head was hurting so bad that I could hardly see the pile of soiled tissue lying on the floor at my feet. I want you to understand, I had myself a really good cry yesterday. Yesterday I cried for all the days that I was too busy and too tired and too mad to cry. I cried for all the days and all the ways and all the times I was had dishonored, disrespected, and disconnected myself from myself, only to have it reflected back to me in the ways others did it to me. The same thing I had already done to myself. I cried for all the things I had given, only to have them stolen. For all the things I had asked for that had yet to show up. For all the things that I had accomplished, only to give them away to people and circumstances which left me feeling empty and battered and plain old used. I cried because there really does come a time when the only thing left for you to do is cry. Yesterday I cried. I cried because the little boys get left by their daddies and little girls get forgotten by their mommies. And daddies don't know what to do, so they leave. And mommies get left, so they get mad. I cried because I had a little boy. And because I was a little girl. And because I was a mommy who didn't know what to do. And because I wanted my daddy to be there for me so badly until I ate. Yesterday I cried. I cried because I hurt. I cried because hurt has no place to go except deeper into the pain that caused it in the first place. And when it gets there, the hurt wakes you up. I cried because it was too late. I cried because it was time. I cried because my soul knew that I didn't know, that my soul knew everything I needed to know. I cried a soulful cry yesterday, and it felt so good. It felt so very, very bad. In the midst of my crying, I felt my freedom coming. Because yesterday, I cried with an agenda.